Fast and Furious.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 2.5 of this trilogy, because calling it part 3 would suggest we've finished this kitchen, which is a lie because there is still no splashback. There are a few minor things that I've not mentioned before that I think would be interesting for you, but one key thing that we've decided on is to add some additional lighting to the kitchen in terms of under cabinet lighting. So IKEA has the option to have strip lights recessed into that bottom panel there. So we want to do that obviously before the splashback goes in, because the wiring for that needs to go in behind the wall as well. We'll most likely have it switched at this power point here, or even the one over there, just depending on what we find more convenient. It's almost a good thing that we've spent so long not doing this kitchen. But again, it's usable, so it's not a big deal. I've got the cooktop there finally. There's one tile there for regulation reasons. The installer legally cannot put the cooktop in until there is something between the plaster and the trivets. So that's why one single tile is there. Obviously, it's not going to be there for much longer, but I also don't like the white. I think it has to be grey to all tie in together nicely. So a quick update on our wardrobe. The last time you saw this, it was just a big empty space. It is now fitted out with IKEA packs and complement accessories. The drawers were originally equally split. We had 2 here and 2 here on this bigger section, but when you think about the fact that you're going to have 2 equal doors here and they stop, you know, about halfway or here and over the bigger section, you can't pull a drawer out. So we've had to go back and reconfigure this whole thing, but it turns out to be a better use of space anyway, because the drawers are fitting a lot more now that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and the shelves above. Justin's suits and pants and everything were here before. We used to have a really cool pant rail that ran along the length as well, but that was, you know, a pretty big waste of space too. We've got Justin's wedding suit here. Oh yeah, we also got this tie rack, which is a cool little gadget. We originally had a lot of accessories inside this little drawer here, but now that's just full of belts and cufflinks and tie bars and etc. Now when you have a small apartment, there's the collection room, you have very few places to hide a wedding dress. Not that I'm really hiding it, I'm just putting it away until the wedding. So I've had to take up the inside of our laundry cupboard door, and you can see it doesn't actually close properly, but that's fine. It's the best I'm gonna get because I can't fit it in the wardrobe clearly. These 3 shelves weren't here before, the ones fitted on brackets. We only had these previously in terms of storage, and you can see there was no way you could fit any towels or any linen in here before. So we just got a carpenter to come in and just cut up some white melamine and fix those for us. So that's a much better use of space. So one cool thing that I never mentioned before is that all the lights have been redone in IKEA smart lights. So generally we're just going to leave them as white, but you can set them to a warmer color if you want. You can also change how bright or dim they are. So when you want to set the scene to movie mode or something while you're watching telly, you can do that. I'll show you a cool example of it here. So all of them are hooked up to Siri. So if I say, "Hey Siri, turn the collection room on."
I've sent the request.
And boom, oh God. It's always a slight delay with the strip lights, but you get that effect when you walk in, so that's cool. And there's a lot of stuff still to come. If you look over there, there's something that just arrived today. There's another box or 2 sitting on the coffee table. I don't even know what those are for, but I'm sure those reviews will be coming soon.
Shit, don't include that.
So part of the reason our renovation plans have been put on hold is understandably the wedding is drawing closer and closer, and even though we make plans to go see a tile showroom or anything like that, we always have something on every weekend. One thing that happened recently is Justin's Bucks and My Hens, or our bachelorette and bachelor party. I think Bucks and Hens is possibly a British thing. It's definitely an Australian thing. But I had a very nice chill, almost like a girls' tea party type party, and then Justin had an action-filled one with go-karting and that sort of thing. I thought I'd show some footage there. Daniel organised an extra day, and he themed it as to be a Power Ranger. So he had all these challenges to face. He had to prove his strength and endurance, his bravery, his accuracy and precision, and it was a really intense day. I managed to join in and do some of the activities. I was nowhere nearly as good, of course, but it was really fun, and we were really exhausted by the end of the day. So I thought I'd show some of the footage from that, because Daniel is far better than I am at filming things as they happen. I get a bit too lost in the moment. So enjoy.
When you build the bear, right, you open it up, you put the fluff inside it, and then there's a heart that you actually put inside it, right? A little heart. And then they're like, you gotta give the heart a kiss, so you kiss the heart.
Oh my goodness,
right.
this is very child friendly.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's all right. So we're coming up now. It's not actually openly going to give it away when we turn up either.
This is a football club. Oh, and an archery club.
All right, let's see what you got.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, so I don't know if I'm going to be any good.
And that's...
Those ones are mine.
The ones in the yellow, you know.
All right, which ones?
Just those ones.
Yeah, all the ones in the guild. All right, so this is Justin's, like literally that in groupings. The only thing I have to claim is that I did that one, which stabbed kind of his. Hooray, we're winning! There's Justin celebrating his win. The Mandalorian. Fast and Furious. This is just gonna show off your muscles.
Yeah, okay.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Wow.
Alright, ready, set, go. Oh my god. Jesus! We lost one! It's harder than it looks, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, nice. He's just squeezing into it.
You can zip it up if you want to put it on.
You're great. You're ready to take flight.
Goodbye, friend.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to hold on.
What? Oh my gosh.
He's holding on well. I would have let go by now. My hands would have just slipped.
Oh, oh my gosh.
You meant to betray.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Steph has taken the charge, the lead on this one, which is great. This is Stairway to Heaven.
All right, 3, 2, 1. What is Daniel taking? Because we need some of that. Jeez. And the final times are 18 and 27.
You beat me by a lot. Who's the better climber?
It looks hard.
What are we
You're now. Oh, yes, we are. But you're now a ranger. You passed all 3 missions.
You are
Nice
now a
work.
ranger. So thanks again to Daniel for organising that. It was a huge surprise and it was like the icing on the cake when it came to our Bucks and Hens weekend. I'm exhausted, but it was really worth it. Next we have coming up on Friday, which is Valentine's Day, the Pop Culture Sale.
Pop Culture Sale Day. Not Valentine's Day, it's Pop Culture Sale Day.
Yes.
We're going to buy all the things, all of the toys. Pop Culture is, like, if you haven't seen the videos on the channel of the Collector Gallery, they have all sorts of collectibles. Literally, like, life-size stuff, hot toy stuff, Funko stuff. And the sale is a biannual or biennial?
It happens every 2 years.
It's every 2 years. And they sell damaged stock, return stock. They call it scratch and dent, which means, like, the box is scuffed up. Stuff that they can't sell in the store. Like, cheap as hell. Like, really heavily discounted. Hot toy stuff, especially, going for, like, $200. Some are, like, I got a Mark 46. At the peak height, it was, like, $1,200 at the time. I got one for $300 with a loose finger. So that's, like, the level we're dealing with. So I am hype. Like,
Yes.
10 out of 10 hype.
We need to get those really big blue IKEA bags that you get at the end of your shopping to carry everything, because last time we were ill prepared.
We were literally, like, walking around like that with, like, stacks of boxes
That I couldn't
real
see
high.
over. Yeah.
Real high. So this time we're going to be prepared. Also, we got the Melbourne crew coming. We got Daniel and we got Luke, both of they've been featured on the channel.
Yes.
I'm struggling tonight. They've been featured on the channel in their own collector videos. Check those out if you haven't already. But they're both coming, so it's going to be hell of a good time, hopefully.
Then after that, we've got Supernova, which is like our anime sort of con. That's pretty massive. And then, of course, our wedding is on the same weekend. So that will be big because Leslie and Ryan will both be here for that too.
Yep. Live and in person.
Yes, and so we'll hang out with them for a little while before the big day. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your patience. I know this video took a long time to come out, but there's going to be a lot more stuff going on in the near future. And of course, when the wedding's over, we will have the honeymoon and a lot more exciting stuff coming. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll let you close out.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.